Welcome to day 15 of the PTL Challenge. Today we're going to read about Jesus changing water into wine from John chapter 2 verses 1 to 11. On the third day, a wedding took place in Cana in Galilee. Jesus' mother was there, and Jesus and his disciples had also been invited to the wedding. When the wine was gone, Jesus' mother said to him, "They have no more wine." "Woman, why do you involve me?" Jesus replied. "My hour has not yet come." His mother said to the servants, "Do whatever he tells you." Nearby stood 6 stone water jars, the kind used by the Jews for ceremonial washing, each holding from 20 to 30 gallons. Jesus said to the servants, "Fill the jars with water." So they filled them to the brim. Then he told them, "Now draw some out and take it to the master of the banquet." They did so, and the master of the banquet tasted the water that had been turned into wine. He did not realize where it had come from, though the servants who had drawn the water knew. Then he called the bridegroom aside and said, "Everyone brings out the choice wine first, and then the cheaper wine after the guests have had too much to drink. But you have saved the best till now." What Jesus did here in Cana of Galilee was the first of the signs through which he revealed his glory, and his disciples believed in him. Let's reflect and pray. Weddings at this time were a week-long festival. Banquets would be prepared for many guests, and often the whole town was invited. To accommodate all these people required careful planning. Jesus and his disciples had been at the wedding celebration, and partway through, the host ran out of wine. Now, this would have been a highly embarrassing scenario for the hosts. Mary, the mother of Jesus, looks at the situation with compassion and knows that Jesus can resolve this issue. In raising Jesus, Mary must have seen enough in her son to indicate that he could make something good out of this situation. She knew that Jesus would make it right. And not only did Jesus make it right, but he made it so much better than anyone could have imagined. Did you know that changing water into wine involved an entire change in the molecular makeup of the water? It's not like Jesus just added some food coloring or a teaspoon of salt. No, he changed the atomic structure of the liquid, a feat that demonstrated Jesus' authority over all things, even down to the molecular level. Jesus turning the water into wine marked the beginning of his ministry. When the disciples witnessed this miracle, they beheld his glory and the power that he had over nature, and they believed in him. When has God moved in your life in unexpected ways? How does recalling God's goodness in the past, like him turning water into wine, help you as you come to your own prayer concerns? Take some time now to pray for any situations you may be facing where you are needing a miracle, and be encouraged today that just as Jesus is able to turn water into wine, that he can also do the miraculous in your life too. Thank you for joining today's PTL Challenge. We'll see you tomorrow.